Is this working? Yo, yo, yo! What is up? It has been a while, but we're back. I don't know if you can see me right now. Nope, I don't think you can. It's hilarious. Okay, awesome. Yeah, how's it going, guys? Welcome to another episode of Not a Masterclass. I am not a master, okay? And on today's episode, we're going to be talking about self-love, all right? The self-love. Now, you must have heard it everywhere. Everyone's talking about self-love, self-care, skincare routine, eating good food, spending a nice chill Sunday, nurturing yourself. But is that all there is to self-love? Is self-love just a matter of feeling good in your body? Is it just doing what feels good? Is it just treating yourself? I think it's all those things, but I think it's also a little more deeper than that, right? Like self-love isn't just what feels good, but also giving yourself the things that are necessary, doing the uncomfortable things to give yourself that real love, right? So you want the love that's like really good for you and makes you feel good, and everyone needs a break, but you also need to handle the uncomfortable things in the process of fixing your unmet needs, right? So feeling good isn't always mean that you're fixing your needs. Now, I'm gonna hop onto my little handy dandy whiteboard right now. Right here. Can you see this? Yes, you can. All right. So, self-love, right? What is it? How do you do it? How do you love yourself? What does that even mean? Now, imagine you're like this little blob over here, okay? And you've got a whole bunch of, a lot of people call this trauma, but how about we just call it needs? Needs. Okay, you got unmet needs that you probably developed as you grow up, as you're living right now. It's pretty normal. Everyone goes through these things. Now, as you're going about your day, right? You're going about your day, and you experience a lot of like some like mental stresses and discombobulations, right? That reinforce your my unmet needs. So what we typically do for self-care is we go and we're like, let's eat a chocolate bar, let's go for a massage, let's rejuvenate our soul and whatever. But I think here's what a lot of people miss out on, okay? And I see this over and over. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I'm okay, wait, I'm trying to erase this. Eraser. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. I'm gonna erase all these boxes. Yo, I made a really nice drawing here. Okay, so how do you what's real self-love? Okay, I'm not denying all these other good things. I'm just saying, like, when it really comes to meeting your needs, it's not just about feeling good. Because like feel good could also mean smoking a cigarette, or like doing heroin. Okay, that feels good. But is that self-love? It's not self-love, right? So, and okay, so there's like 6 core needs, right? You got 6 of them here. Being, first of all, is your social, right? Social. So your social needs is like having positive social relationships, friends that benefit you in a way that everyone is brings each other up. Basically, positive social relationships is one of the main core 6 things you need to fulfill your needs, right? So now we're talking about how to fulfill your needs, your unmet needs. And like, let's say you got over a lot of your baggage and your insecurities, and a lot of wounds in the past that you got over. They usually leave some scars, right? And in order to like fully heal or develop, you need to fill in those scars, which is your unmet needs, with better stuff. So it's not just like stuffing down your problems, right? It's first about acknowledging your problems, letting them go, and then filling up the gaps they left with like the proper faculties, right? So those faculties are like these 6 core needs. First, well, they're not in hierarchy. This is how I remember them. There's social, and then second, there's intellectual. Okay, your intellect, basically reading books, wisdom, learning new things, improving your intelligence, right? That's a core need, believe it or not. Third, there's what was it? Social and intellectual, spiritual, right? Spirit. Doesn't matter what you believe in. Everyone can benefit from spirituality. Like, you even if you can just think about stuff like self development, or abundant mindsets, or like forgiveness and stuff like that. I think that all falls into spirituality. Like, it's more of the non-physical things, but the laws of life that you can see reoccurring. So learning about spirituality, practicing it, okay, however, whatever you believe in, this is a core need. You also have your sexual needs, okay, that has to be met. That's a need for everybody. And what else? Wait, can you even see what I'm writing? Yeah, okay. There's also okay, let's erase this. Social, intellectual, spiritual, physical, exercise, right? Healthy, good food. That's a need you need to fulfill. And lastly, I can't remember the last one. Social, is it financial? I don't think so. I don't think it's financial. I can't remember the last one. I think, oh yeah, mental. Yeah, so, basically your mental health. I think so. I might have got this one wrong. But basically, all these things, right, they're really awesome, but they take work, right? Developing a healthy social life, this takes work. This doesn't just happen overnight. Like, the reason is because the average nowadays, what's considered average, what's considered, the mediocre or the baseline. Not that average is bad, but the baseline of the standard of what average is very, very low place to aim for. Like, your potential is probably over here. Like, let's just say the average potential of a person is probably here, but our baseline is like probably over here. Okay, so aiming for like the average is, you're not doing yourself a good service. And all these things that I just mentioned here, so if you're not fulfilling all of them, you're not really giving yourself the love that you need, right? To grow and to meet your needs and to feed that inner child, you got to feed all these 6 core needs. Otherwise, you're not meeting those needs, and you're not giving that part of you, the child in you that actually needs these things in order to be a healthy, functioning adult. Okay, so if you're not, for example, like, exercise isn't just good to have. It isn't, yeah, let's just be healthy because being healthy is good for my body, and all these things. Like, if you're not exercising, I'm sorry to tell you, like, or you don't have to be ripped. You don't have to be like Olympic looking Greek god. It's more about like actually just taking care of your body, right? Eating properly, exercising. If you're not doing these things, you're literally like unloving yourself. Imagine you have a child and he just wants to eat ice cream all day. You take away the ice cream from him, he's gonna be upset, right? If it was up to the child, he'd keep eating ice cream, but he doesn't know that the ice cream, well, what it does to him, right? He loves it. It tastes good, and taking it away and giving him the other food, that's uncomfortable for the child, but you love it. You want it to grow. You want it to be healthy. You don't want him to have diabetes by the time he's 20. So, like, taking away that the ice cream, that discomfort, the eating the food that doesn't taste maybe as good, that's more bitter, that's more, a bit raw sometimes, it's uncomfortable, right? Taking care of your mental health, unlearning a lot of things, that takes work. This takes years, sometimes even months. Years, even months. Spiritual, intellectual, social, sexual, it takes work. I'm not saying that these things suck. Okay, but it takes work. Like going to the gym takes work. You know, making it a habit to learn new things take work. Taking action, it takes work. Nothing changes until energy moves, right? So this here, if you're not taking care of your body, for example, and the reason I use this because I think it's the most relatable thing. A lot, like I said, the average person doesn't exercise. That's what I mean by it's a low baseline for what's average, and not taking care of your body, you're basically neglecting that your inner child, which is where most of your unmet needs come from. So it's for me when I exercise, I don't even look at it as like okay, we gotta stay fit, we gotta like you know, look good, feel good, be strong. It's more that if I don't exercise, I'm hurting myself, right? I'm not meeting my 6 core needs, which means I'm basically doing myself a disservice and not even moving forward. Now, look, everyone has a lot of problems, right? Like, I mean, I have so many vices. I do so much drugs. Do you know how much drugs I do? I drink 2 cups of coffee a day at least. So, and I know coffee is not that great for you, right? I know caffeine every day at the dose that I take is not good for you in the long run. It won't kill you, but it's also like, hey, by the time you're 40, 50, you know, you might it's going to affect, you know, your neurochemicals to some degree, right? So I know it's not a good thing, and I'm conscious of it, right? And I sometimes you do feel a little bit of guilt, like, you know, you shouldn't, but like, you know what? It's not the right time for that, right? I love my coffee right now. I'm not ready to give it up yet. But the point is, trying to at least as much as possible to put your efforts in these 6 core needs to the best of your ability, right? You're doing your best. You're trying your best. But that's the uncomfortable part of self-love that isn't maybe talked about all the time, the uncomfortable parts. It's all like made to look easy and fun. And if it's not, then you're not loving yourself. But all this is really loving yourself, right? If you're truly willing to go through discomfort for your own benefit, what more says true love for yourself than foregoing short-term gratifications for a long-term fulfillment and, you know, purposeful life. Okay, so this is just my 2 cents on self-love. I hope you're taking care of yourself today. Happy Friday morning. And that's all I got for you guys today. This is Goober Studios checking out, and I'll catch you on the next one. How do I end the stream?